when she walks by and she's like, "Ooh."
Yeah, there's like giddiness.
And you're
Where
like, what the fuck's happening here?
what the fuck, dude?
I'm gonna go smoke. I'm 11. I'm gonna go smoke.
I'm gonna go climb something and smoke, or climb up into something.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the top of the jungle gym, rip a couple of cigs.
Look down like Batman over the playground. Yeah, they're. I think like if you found your parents' porn, that's like jarring. That's got to be jarring as shit.
Did you ever see a brand new guy next morning leave?
Yeah,
That's gotta be what. And your mom just walks out, like watches him leave, and she goes, "You want pancakes, Dan?"
No,
she drags her eyes back over to you. She goes, "Ah."
I think it was like
You
a
want
shift.
pancakes?
I think you weren't allowed to clock out until like mid-afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, because I think she didn't want to make it like weird, where dudes are just like,
So they have to be redressed again?
yeah. They just be like, hey, what's going on, everybody? And then they just try to act like everything's normal. And
Hey,
you're
new
like,
guy, you look 10 pounds lighter.
yeah, new guy, you go buy the cereal, you touch any of my shit, we got immediate problems.
Do you wash your hands, please, before you get my mom on our silverware?
Oh, yeah, no, it was always like, oftentimes when I would wake up and dudes would be there, it'd be after, like, I had a babysitter, so I went to bed at, like, fucking 9 or whatever, and then I'd wake up and I'd be like, who's this dude? Just the guy downstairs, like, and my mom would be like, this is, and you're like, fuck that, who are you?
We remember, dude, Joe's first night there, I
Yeah.
followed a trail of blood and broken glass up the steps.
That's crazy.
And Joe was out there smoking a Newport, and he's like, sup?
That's so fucking funny. Yeah, because me discovering my mom was dating Joe. Joe was originally our roommate, and then just one day it was like there was like a lightning storm.
But he was the roommate. Didn't you say it was always bullshit, though, you think?
I don't know. All I know is I went to the bathroom and I walked back in the hallway, and our doors were next to each other, and his door was ajar, and it was like the light from outside. I saw the bed was made, and
Joe was sucking her jug.
And he's like, no, he was in the main room, dude. He was playing the main room. His bed was empty. I was like, son of a bitch. I immediately knew. I was like 12. I was like, fuck,
Did
man.
you try to interrupt? Yo, Mom, what are you guys doing? You guys talking swimming in there?
You guys talking about dad? Hey.
You guys trying to figure out how to make dad back to move back in? Really kill the mood? I really do miss dad. Dad would hate this right now.
What are we having, a midnight meeting? A little brain trust?
I'm going to call dad real quick.
Hey, since we're in the think tank and he's 2 hours earlier, I'm going to give him a call.
You know, we should probably get dad involved on these decisions.
I think he's getting off from the bowling alley right about now. Yeah, and then the next day, just knowing and then acting, being like, hello, roommate. And me being like, I had to bust him and be like, I knew you guys were sleeping in the same room. And they're like, we're actually going to talk to you about that. We were going to talk to you about that.
You never heard them fuck.
Joe and my mom.
No, or any
I
of
mean,
the guys.
later in time, yeah.
You
I mean,
did hear
he was my nemesis, dude.
No, but I'm saying other guys in general. But I heard my mom and Joe a few times.
I wouldn't hear like.
And it sounds like Joe. It sounds like Joe is big and thick.
I didn't hear sustained. I would hear things and be like, "Oh, right," and like,
like wrong hole shit.
yeah,
No,
no,
you hear like,
no.
Ah.
It'd be like because the living room was below their bedroom, so you'd like just hear like my friend Byron was sleeping over one time when we heard something, and they were hammered and they went to bed, and that's usually when they got like sloppy and loud, and you'd be like, oh, and I just remember we were both smoking cigarettes by then, and we were like, it happened, and Byron was like, he had this high-pitched laugh, and he was like, he like started laughing really loud. I was like, dude, we gotta get out of here, let's go smoke cigarettes.
I remember that video from, I think it was years back now, but I think it was like a viral video, the girls having a sleepover.
Yeah.
And she has like a young mom who's got some dude over, and you just hear the mom getting blown out in the other room.
I remember that video. Yeah.
And the mom's she's acting like there's not kids now, so she's going like, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's like, lady, you can control that.
Stop that.
Bite a lip, you psycho. Your child's in the other room.
And she's got friends, people that can use that against her.
Your friends. Hey, you play with your friends. I'm gonna go knees behind the ears for this schmo real quick.
Dude, that house it was like an apartment that I told you that we could go to when I was in middle school and like smoke cigarettes and everyone would get high and drink and shit. Mm-hmm. It was in this lady's townhouse basement, and her mom was like that kind, would bring home dudes and just bang upstairs, and then my friends would be all like, 13 years old and fucked up, and they'd be like, dude, come to the top of the steps. I swear to God, Lauren's mom's getting fucked. He'd just be out the door and be like, oh. She's like leaning outside like, oh shit. It was fucking wild, dude. That house was wild. Whenever I go by that complex, I'm like, bad parenting. That was bad parenting.
Just here getting drilled.
Yeah, no, but that was like, thank God I never found my parents. Thank God we didn't have a fucking video camera.
Jacob, you ever hear your parents never having sex ever?
No.
Damn.
Thank God.
Black Lou, for sure. You heard someone get in that biz.
Yeah, they used to just have sex to TV until
Yeah.
my stepdad bought a stereo system, and then it was that Boys to Men. They released an album, I think, in like '94.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
with
it was
I'll Make
two.
Love to You.
And they would just fuck loud.
Boys to Men too.
Yeah.
Good
Damn.
one.
So you knew when now when you hear that song, you're like, ugh.
Absolutely, every time.
It really
Every
fucked
time.
you up.
Yeah.
It's like when you get sick off a specific kind of liquor and then it comes up, you're like, like this, you're like, oh, I don't want to hear it.
What was the TV they would watch?
It was either late night basketball or the news.
News, man.
Basketball? That's a hilarious thing.
It's great. Yeah, it was when your dad got remarried. Did you ever hear him, Christine?
No.
Because the excitement of a new relationship.
Because he left
But
her
I
home as a
never-
child and he went to go fuck her at her place.
Yeah.
I bet her
Oh.
kids have heard them plow.
Dude, when I fucking went up to Lake County, when I slept over at that lady's house, Fat Tit Neil's mom, I didn't realize my dad was the villain in someone else's story.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
I stayed with him when I was 12, and I was like, Gary's just plowing this lady. And my dad, I told you, never wore underwear. And then he just came out of the room in like these little undies, and I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, hey, buddy. And he's like, walked to the bathroom. I was like, oh, dude, living his best life, Gary? Fucking gross. He had weird underwear on. He's like, hey, you sleeping on that itchy couch?
Well, that is a weird thing with like family at all. Like that's so weird with the half brothers
Yeah.
I have because they're my brothers. We're like blood brothers. But when my dad was with Kathy,
Yeah.
the first time, like those kids, like he lived with those kids like
Yeah.
7 days a week all the time and would barely come pick me up for the weekend.
That's wild that he just has another kid.
I think he hit them also. I think he disciplined them like hit him. I mean, it was like, but hitting still. I remember like spoon or like the wooden spoon or some shit.
No shit.
I remember it happening one time when I was there. It was like, he's like, hang here. He goes, look, I don't hit another person's kids, so I'm going to go whack these two.
Dude, I never met my mom's boyfriend Randy in high school.
I always loved those.
We called him Clown Hair because he had like the Larry David, but it was like curly around it. So my mom and I, after they broke up, oh yeah, you're putting this on. This is Trish will watch this. She always watches the Insta stories, and she's like, "Were you talking about me dating Randy?" I'm gonna get that call later. She's like, "I was bored," and I fucking looked at it. But Randy had a kid. And I never believed he existed because they dated for like 8 or 9 months or whatever. And I was like, oh, yeah, your son goes to what high school? And I was like a junior or senior at that point. And he's like, yeah, you guys will meet. And then I never met him. And I was always like, I think he faked having a kid. I never saw a picture. I don't even know what this kid looks like. My mom never met him. I was like, is this kid real?
And that was before your dad, that guy?
No, this is when I was in high school.
Oh, and you
It
were
was
in high
after
school. Oh, I
Joe.
thought it was somebody.
No, Joe didn't have
past.
kids in previous.
Who could it? Do you ever hear the story of who could have been your dad? Because I think I've told you mine. The guy.
I know who could have been my mom.
The guy right before my dad was Cliff, and Cliff was a very Jewish boy.
Yeah.
To go with my very Jewish
I remember
mom.
Cliff. I remember you talking about Cliff.
Yeah, and I said before, this is the guy. Like, I'll tell you what. I think I'd almost take a relatively deadbeat dad who was like cool to me still, more than I would take the story always being like, my mom went to go see Clockwork Orange when it came out with him, and he had a seizure.
Oh, that was
from
the,
fear.
yeah, I know that. Yeah, he got so scared he flipped out,
He had a fear seizure.
and that cost him a child.
Sure did.
You could have been his.
Dude, no way. By the way, I actually probably have the anxiety of being the child of a man who has a panic attack. But man, I'm so happy that my dad's more like, yeah, I don't see my dad very much, but he tells me he kicks ass all the time.
You'd rather have a liar than a full-on panic attack nerd.
He kicks so much ass.
I
called him today. My dad, it was hilarious, and it's so like we won't like we just kind of like go back and forth like texts, like missing each other and calls, or he calls a couple times and when I get back to him, it's always like, hey man, he'll just give me like it's been a while, I've been trying to get a hold of you, give me a call. And then when I call him, it's without fail 3 minutes of, how's your family, those Eagles, huh? Even with telling him that he found out today that I went to the Super Bowl and everything, even with that and all the questions you could possibly ask, in 3 minutes, we're both not talking. He goes, all right, well, you're around this weekend, give me a call. So he still shoots it off the phone.
Can I tell you something?
So, yeah.
This is like, I never realized you going to the Super Bowl and watching the Eagles lose to the Chiefs would in some way bring me peace about how I feel about the 49ers and my father. Because I always wondered what it would have been like. I called my grandmother when the Niners beat the Packers in the NFC Championship game. Mm-hmm. And I was like, on the field. I met Steve Young, and I called my grandmother, and I was like, I'm on the field after the game because of McDaniel. Like, I'm on the field. And she goes, that's great. And I go, yeah. I'm like, Nana, like, you're watching the ceremony. And she's like, and I'm like, I'm on the field. She's like, that's terrific. And I was like, you know the one thing that we share? The one thing that doesn't make me hate you as a person? That thing? It's pretty important right now. So you saying that your dad hurried off the phone finding out the Super Bowl? Because I
think the last thing was me going like, it was a silence, and I went, you using that treadmill? I got you? He goes, oh, yeah. So, I mean, it was that. It's like that. Those awkward, like, pauses, and then it's just like, so.
Wonder how they're going to be next season.
I mean, we could have a 9-week conversation if he goes, tell me about your 20s, kiddo.
Yeah. He's like, what happened in 2001?
Yeah. Have you ever traveled out of the country?
Yeah, I think when you have a deadbeat dad, you always hope he's going to come back way more interested than he's ever possibly going to be.
He's going to come back and be so like, little about me.
He goes, so, what was high school like for you? Good, bad? I shipped you back pretty quickly.
Yeah, he goes, you just seem to love it up here.
Yeah, my dad would have been like, you're not into the lake life, huh? You're more of a land dweller.
Notice you're wearing a lot of shoes with tops on them. Is everything all right?
Do you not want...
Is that your bitch mom getting in your head again?
Yeah, is that your stupid stuck-up, go-to-school bitch of a mother?
Want you not to live lake life?
Damn, dude, yeah. I would have been so tempted to live lake life.
Who could have been your mom?
Oh, dude, we looked her up.
I could have seen Lake Life, but the bugs would have eventually made me take off those cut-off shorts and head to the big city.
Do you remember years ago? It was in Studio 5 before we got moved. We looked up.
I don't remember which 5 looked like anymore.
It was down the hall.
Someone looks like this, actually.
Yeah,
right? Okay.
It was this exactly.
They threw a DJ booth inside. Yeah. That's always our signal to let us know.
Until Uncle L showed up and was like, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Throw a couple turntables in. They go, "Hey, white boys, move it down the road."
Yeah, I heard.
Oh yeah, do you want to tell DJ Flips a lot that you don't want to move studios?
I heard Andy Cohen's got a place you can crash at for a couple years.
Talk to Andy Cohen,
but he, fuck, what was I saying? Oh, so we looked up Joe. We looked up my Joe.
Yeah.
It was one of the best parts of our friendship was when we brought up a picture of him and you go, he looks like an asshole. And I was like,
yeah.
Right?
He really did.
Yeah. But we looked up the lady that my mom... So my dad had a girlfriend that was friends with my mom. And then they broke up, Paula. And then my mom started dating my dad. And then that woman hated my mom.
Did we make up? Is the story not really that your dad walked into a...
Yeah,
a club and your mom was playing guitar and singing?
Yeah, we did the Forrest Gump thing. I don't know
why, by the way.
War Pigs.
There's probably... I would guarantee at least one time I've told that to someone out in the world that is the fact.
No.
I was like, no, Dan's mom was like a folk singer. Like her dad walked in and saw her playing.
No, that's not at all what happened. That's so funny. We made that up on the show, dude. That's not at all what happened.
Who are you texting about this? Who you telling? You telling the Associated Press? You giving our secrets?
He's going, I think this is all made up. There's no way they met while he was playing.
Bullshit.
Dude, no, they met through her friend.
Oh. She wasn't playing guitar naked at a place.
No, that's Forrest Gump, dude.
Is that the film Forrest Gump?
Yeah, you're thinking about Jenny.
Your mom didn't kill herself. Almost kill herself and then she got Guillain-Barré.
My mom was not
like mixing the actual.
Yeah. So your mom,
she was gonna kill herself on that balcony to Freebird, but then she got Guillain-Barré.
She got AIDS before her name, and then Guillain-Barré. I was like, no, she got Guillain-Barré.
Dated Nick, had you, Joe.
Joe came in where?
Joe.
Yeah, dude. That could have been my mom, Paula.
Who could have been my? I don't no idea who could have been my mom. Probably the girl that I came home and told my mom was really nice.
Was your dad, when you talk to your dad and you have those like conversations, is he ever like, how's your mom?
Oh, does he ever ask how my mom? No.
I was always curious about that. Like if you'd be like, how's Terry doing?
He very rarely asks about my mom.
Is that pussy Joe still around? He gets all aggressive.
Oh man, he used to like. it was like I wish I could remember anything because I don't want to make them up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But there was definitely some moments where it was like, you're the dad at the end of American History X. The craziest line of the thing. Remember when he tells his son about black like me? He's like aced the test, but it's all bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That's how I felt. My dad would always be like, "Yeah, Joe says golfing is a sport. Well, if you believe that, it's fine. That's cool. Joe thinks that, but he's wrong."
Really? You throw shit like that out there?
Just like, yeah, he goes, you know, I'm like Joe. You know, I talk about Joe lifting weights. He goes, "You have all the muscles in the world. If you can't fight, you know, something like shit like that."
It's the guy that socked Jay in the chest in the backyard. It's the guy that just was like, "Oh yeah, they want to believe." What are you gonna do to him?
That's so funny.
Jesus
he goes, "All the
Christ.
muscles in the world don't mean you could fight."
Yeah, dude, that I only remember my dad liking Nick, and then obviously it was a no-fly zone when Joe was in the house.
Yeah, your dad did like Nick.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you said he would answer the phone.
Yeah,
and
they
stuff.
talk, but dude, stepdad, dad beef. It's
They
great.
didn't talk at all.
Joe and my dad hated each other because my dad was, irresponsible alcoholic.
That sucks when it's like loudly hating each
Oh,
other.
dude, my mom and my mom and Joe would get hammered and like just shit talk my dad, and I'd just be
While
sitting
you
around.
sit there?
Yeah, and I'd be sitting there like, yeah, like he hasn't called me, and that's not cool. But I also feel like this isn't cool.
I got used when I was young. It was getting caught up in the moment of like my mom again was young. And
Yeah.
like he left my first stepmother. She came to hang with my mom.
They always commiserate.
Yeah,
They
for
just
sure.
meet up.
And it was
I don't know if it's still like that, but they just would commit. Like my mom and my sister's mom were tight as thick as thieves. The second Gary fucked over my mom, she was like, "I'm getting Billy on the phone, and we're starting a little power duo." It was like the Mega Powers. It was fucking Predator. She's like, it was wild.
Yeah, it's
So when your dad broke up with the girlfriend after your mom,
no, his wife. He got married again.
oh yeah,
So Kathy,
Yeah, shout
Kathy
out
came
Kathy.
over. Somebody else. I'm getting pictures. Somebody else was there too, but I remember. I don't want to say being roped into it because I don't know how much they push versus maybe I was even saying like I would do this, but it was prank calling my dad in some way, like fucking with him.
dude,
in a
using
sense.
your child against you.
But
is
my
like
mom
when
was
it's
probably like with exaggeration. My mom was
19.
Maybe no. When that happened, my mom was probably like 27, 28.
So that's still fun. You're still having fun at
Oh no!
27, 28.
Oh, my mom. But now would be like, Jesus Christ, I did. Like,
Yeah.
that's fine. But I mean, she was a kid. Yeah,
But having your 9-year-old fucking call
yeah.
and be like, "Hey,
Call your dad a queef.
what do you
Is
remember?
that
What,
good? He goes, oh yeah, it means you love him so much.
did you remember what they wanted you to say?
No,
Oh,
I don't
man.
remember. I just remember being on that corded white phone. But I'll tell you, whatever it was, I nailed it.
You killed?
All I remember is I killed. Like they were thrilled with the phone
Yeah.
call.
You
No one
wanna
had any
know-
second thoughts. Everyone was like, that was, yep,
Did it? You
mission
nailed it.
accomplished.
Yeah, dude. Oh man, my mom would always want to know intel because my dad was off the grid, so she'd be like, "Where's he living? Who's he talking to?" And I'm like, "Lady, I don't know, but they all smell like cigarettes. Every single fucking one of them does."
That is mom's.
Yeah. I was like, Nana covering up for them. They got a whole racket going. Speaking of family members, did you see the Lynn's husband's on the phone?
No, he's on the phone now?
Yeah.
That is actually perfect.
Yeah.
Bonfire context.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
well also find out what we should call him, Lou. I don't know if he wants to use his real name or...
He does.
What is it?
Nolan?
Nolan?
Like Nolan Ryan.
Yeah.
Like Nolan
Arguably. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad you said it. But Bonfire context, we had a fan of the show send in some nudes.
Tasteful.
Tasteful. We
To
waited.
me.
We waited
Completely offensive to Dan, but I
as a God-fearing man,
found them to be...
as a pillar of my.
If my mom was alive, God bless her, I'd show her those pictures and feel comfortable that she would see it as art.
And then we found out that she was a beautiful woman that lived in Texas somewhere, and she called into the show and explained that she had been with her husband since the age of 13, adorably calling him her favorite person, which all melted all of our hearts. And then we realized that
They had their kid. They had
They had
at
2
16.
children.
Well, one is 16.
Yeah,
They got married at 18.
yeah,
And they're currently still together. They're 22 and 21. He's 21.
yeah.
He's an electrician.
This guy sounds
He builds stuff.
Sounds like an all-around Renaissance man.
She cleans houses, which I assume on her husband's demand is only for older women.
He goes, I need them born before 70, and they have to be ladies.
I could use a little spring spruce up in my place.
Yeah, and she's like, no way.
And then I just crank up the heat. It's like, God, it's so hot in here.
But we talked to her yesterday on the phone, and then we were like, we got to talk to your husband. We got to find out.
He rules.
Yeah, and so he has called in, and he's on the phone now. Nolan, you there?
Yes, sir. And also, I go by Swole Pole Noel, not Noli Poly.
Swole Pole. I like how you had to, yeah. I like what you did there. You had to, like, make her nickname cooler. You're like, it's actually Deep Dick Danny and the Heavy Balls. He's got to ramp it up.
I want you to know something, Nolan. Jacob is smiling ear to ear. He's just so happy for how happy you are about what's going on in your life.
I love these two.
Yeah. Jacob is...
By the way, Nolan, did you like your Valentine's Day gift from Lynn?
Yes, sir.
She's the best.
Yes, sir. I sure did.
God, Jacob.
I don't know if you got to hear the whole show yesterday, but Jacob
How
was...
can you not love?
Jacob would like to know what it was like to watch Lynn fill out as a direct quote question from Jacob.
Did I say that?
Yeah, it came up.
I remember you both agreeing with me during the break also.
Well, it made me wheeze laugh later that night when I thought about it.
I only meant from his perspective.
We understand.
Yeah. She went from child to woman.
To the picture we saw.
Actually, I found out today.
Well, he was 12.
From DJ Lou, I found out that it made me laugh so hard that I ruined it being a drop. So you're welcome.
Thank God.
It made me it punched the air out of me too fast.
Damn.
But Nolan, did you listen to yesterday's show?
Yes, sir. And she filled out very nicely.
Jacob
great.
just double eyebrowed and was like, all right.
She filled out quite nicely.
Were we way off on anything yesterday, Nolan?
No, sir. You were pretty accurate, except I'm not the one waving a gun around. She's waving a gun around at me right now.
Whoa.
I like that shit.
Yeah, he goes, I got her trapped in the basement right now.
Nolan, did you know that she didn't know if she was a squirter?
Well, we haven't found that out yet.
You'll get there. You'll get there. I believe in you, dude.
Were you just born the most confident person on earth?
Yes, sir.
Also the politest.
Yeah.
Is that a
It
word?
is.
I don't even know if that's a word. Most
The
polite?
most polite?
Politest?
The politest?
The politest? That came out of my face. I was like, oh my God, someone killed that thing. That's an abomination.
You are
isn't
the
it?
politest guy I've ever met.
I'm fucking stupid, dude. I think I'm the first guy to get CTE from weed.
Nolan, we have to, through time, you've been together since you were 13 years old. Through time, have you, you must have had to knock away, the proverbial 1,000 dicks in that time. Like, guys just moving and not giving a shit if she has a boyfriend.
It helps if you use both hands, and if it gets too serious, we have a wrestling match in my backyard.
Damn, have you ever had to wrestle for her honor?
I will as soon as Pete Davidson shows his ass.
Yeah. Just know that you're the sheriff and he's the evil villain that rides into town.
I mean, I assume she has to draw definitely, unfortunately, unwanted attention. I'll tell you.
He goes, Nolan, I'm going to tell you this right now. I've been with Kim Kardashian.
No,
I'm coming for her.
Nolan, I know.
You better hide your wife and kids, because I'm fucking everybody.
Nolan, I want you to be the man that puts an end to his run. I believe in you.
He's gone through all of Jacob's favorites, Nolan.
Nolan, I know she's married, and was sitting next to my long-term girlfriend, and I batted around, giving her a little like, "Hey, you were awesome on the show yesterday. Thanks for." And I was just like, "Nah, too cheese." And then I also thought it'd be funny if all of us did that at one point. Hey, that was really cool of you to call the show.
Nolan, have you had a guy move into town and you see him angle for her, like whether?
Every time I go to Walmart.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
damn,
from the
dude.
greeters right to the owners.
Yeah, just an old man going like, ah! She's walking in. Wah!
She goes, "Is it okay if I try out these kiddie pools?"
Yeah, he goes, ah! I lost my Diane in 1992. Ah! He's just fucking screaming.
No, Nolan, humanize her for us. Tell us something. She has the worst farts. One tit's weird. No.
That is information I will not disclose.
Man, what
That
a
means there's something,
gentleman.
dude. She has a 6th toe.
What a gentleman.
She has a 6th toe. Her inner labia are 3.5 inches long.
And Nolan, you're remodeling your entire home currently?
Yes, sir.
Are you doing that completely by yourself?
Yes, sir.
That's
Guy's the best.
That's badass.
I don't know how to even, like... Are you building steps?
Funny you say that. I built a set of steps yesterday.
That's what he was doing while we were fucking around.
Building
Being like,
steps.
hey, so you're dude, you know what I was laughing about? Was we were talking about Lynn making like a billionaire CEO lose his mind and be like, I'll fucking kill myself. I'll fucking kill myself.
He's a guy who's like, everyone thinks is so distinguiskind and refined. He goes
my
home,
God.
he goes, I'll kill I don't even care about living if you're not with me.
He sets markets on trends and he's like, I'll fucking do it. He's like 60.
I want to die if I don't see you.
Oh my God, dude, that's so funny. No, I mean, Nolan, when you were 13, you were 12 and she was 13 when you guys started. Did you guys just meet at school?
No, sir. We actually met on the bus, and I'll tell you about it if you like.
Please.
I'll tell you about it if I like. Yeah, this guy's awesome. He says stuff. I'll tell you about it if I like. He's got like Sam Elliott energy at 22 years
I hope
old.
it's a great story where she was crying on the bus saying, I'm so skinny and flat. And he goes, I bet you'll fill out something nice in a few years. In fact, I'll gamble on it and be with you for the rest of my life
Why
right now.
don't we spend the rest of this time on this earth together? Why would you want to do that with a flat-chested, ugly old mare like me?
With a little flat titty nothing.
Oh, I'm just a pile of nipples. And he goes, well, I beg to differ.
I'm willing to bet on that.
I'll put a bet on that right now. Yeah, dude, you're gonna have such a crispy mustache when you're old, Nolan. You're gonna look cool as shit.
Damn. Plus, you got 20 more years before you got to cash her in. You know what's up? Did you catch that wink, Jacob? I gave a wink to you that time. I don't
Never
know why.
happened. You build that castle for your queen, because you two are a king and queen. You deserve it.
Damn. Well, Jacob's just trying to get more naked pictures.
Did you guys ever have a breakup and then get back together? Because I mean, you're in your 20s now, but you're dating since you were 13. You go through a lot of.
He's 12.
Yeah, he was 12 on the bus, picking up a girl on the bus. Damn.
Wait,
Lord.
is that? Did we miss that? That's how it happened?
He was
right.
about to tell a story. We interrupted because we were rude. Sorry, Nolan.
It's all right, Jay.
I'm Dan, but it's okay.
Dan, I'm sorry, Dan.
It's all right.
Okay, so basically, there was this kid that was talking shit to her younger brother, and she heard it real quick, and she got up and she literally beat the fuck out of this guy.
Okay.
And I saw them titties bouncing, and I was like, "Oh my God, this is my woman."
Damn, dude.
What a great story.
That's Shakespearean.
Dude, are you Harry Connick Jr.?
Yeah.
'Cause that was perfect.
Sing that over candlelight, and you got yourself a romance song.
What a love story. Man.
Oh my God! Just look at her. Look at her fucking fighting for him, and those tits are gigantic.
And there were ham halls bouncing around, and I was like, get them shits in my mouth.
I go, you're mine. You're mine for the rest. And then, so you saw that, and then were you just immediately like, did you go sit next to her on the bus, and you were like, great form?
Dude, he put a baby in her the second his penis could shoot sperm.
Yeah.
As soon as stuff came out, it was inside of her. He still doesn't know what his cum looks like. It's white, Nolan, for the record.
So, yeah, what was the next move? You saw the fight, and then what happened?
Well, the next day, we were soulmates. And I know Taekwondo, so we got along pretty good.
Damn, you guys just fight all the time? Just like
You have to defeat her
you
to have
constantly
her.
rumble in. She goes, it's our monthly fight. He goes, all right, let's fucking go. We wrapping hands.
Hell yeah. Do you feel, Nolan, are you interested, are you excited about the idea of Lynn being the spokesmodel, the Ed McMahon honorary spokesmodel for the Bonfire?
It would make my dick so hard.
Nice.
Nice.
I live to make dudes' dicks hard.
Yeah, dude. That was what your high school quote was.
Vaughn, you picked a weird day to come in. I didn't know I was going to say that when a new friend was in the room.
Yeah. A guy we've never met, he's like, is this what these guys are out?
I love making guys' dicks hard by saying straight stuff, Vaughn.
Yeah.
Text that to whoever you're telling everyone to.
Also, say the cool stuff.
Yeah, tell them the funny stuff also. It can't just be all the bad. Oh, man, I'm getting called into McClure.
I got to go upstairs.
Oh, man, Wits is going to have my ass.
Yeah, I mean, Nolan, it is. You guys live in a small Texas town. You seem like just an all around, you guys have like a Dawson's Creek story, and then you grow up. So, that's awesome that you're like, hey, why don't you wear Bonfire merch when they sell it?
I could also send you a pic of my dick if you'd like.
Sure, it would even things out, I think. That would be good. Not send it. I don't think Vaughn wants to see it, so we'll probably look tomorrow.
What about Jacob?
Oh, Jacob will.
Jacob's gonna. Are you kidding me? He's
The
gonna be
whole
the
room wants to see it.
Nope.
Jacob will.
Black Lou's like, no.
Black Lou, you don't want to see the hog that enters Lynn.
No, but please send it to Jacob.
Well, it's the same address.
All you gotta do is just really copy.
It's not my email.
Control C, Control V, if you know what I mean. A little copy and paste.
Yeah, we have to make him.
Christine, are you curious of the penis that?
Very.
Okay, settle down.
I've always liked sleeping with strangers.
Who was that? Who the hell said that? Yeah, we'll take a look at your dick, dude. Why not? A guy named Nolan from Texas. I already think I know how it looks.
Well, I already like that you're on the defense against Pete Davidson, which, as we know, he has not received word about Lynn's existence yet.
No, but
Don't say his name out loud, though.
He really is, dude.
Yeah.
3 times.
He's Beetlejuice. He's the Beetlejuice of
He'll
dick.
be there.
he's Candyman.
Yeah. He goes, Hako goes, why can't I meet Pete Davidson? Why can't I meet Pete Davidson?
He opens his Balenciaga sweatshirt and bees just fly out.
He goes, they're all hiding in my wiener.
All the Candyman.
I got a wiener. I don't know the color.
I got hook for him. Someone else has touched my wiener now.
And Ricky was like, yo, that hook is dog.
Yeah, it's dog. That hook has dog.
Well, Nolan, obviously we're going to have to give you some merch if your wife is the spokesmodel.
Yeah, she's going to have to model merch.
Yeah.
I'm against this.
You're against what?
Why, Jacob? Because you're the one who thought of making the Bonfire butt plug? Well, it exists now, and someone's got to model it. Okay? Okay, Jacob, I'm sorry you don't like who we picked as a model. God.
You're against this, though. You're still against this. Even after we've talked to Nolan, he said he's cool with it, and he's sending you a picture of his penis.
More than ever now.
What's your concern of her modeling a T-shirt?
Jacob,
I'm not very concerned because she's the one sucking my dick every night.
Right?
There you go. There you go. That man's 22. That man's old enough to be my son.
By the
He's
way,
speaking
They're
like
a
that.
young couple with 2 kids. Life is tough enough. I don't want.
Yeah, so they should have some extra income. All right? I don't know if you know about the equality. I don't know.
There's a respectable woman who works high up at Sirius XM in here. When he just said that, she nodded her head like, yeah, she is the one who sucks his dick at night.
Yeah.
It's fine. Everything's
But
fine.
the husband is saying it's cool, and you're still against this.
Jacob,
I'm only one vote.
you're doing
If
such
you
a
say
hilarious.
it's in, it's
You're
in.
doing a very old Jewish lady thing right now. Don't even realize you're drawing negative attention to a situation where everyone's excited and happy.
Yeah.
Everything's fine. What do you think it's going to cause the problem? Like, you're like no, because everyone's going to bother, and then she's going to get attacked at night.
No.
Like you're willing that.
It is the Pete Davidson thing.
It really is.
You are really afraid of
It'll
Pete Davidson.
happen.
There is a genuine worry out of you because we both know
Don't.
Pete that
Shouldn't
somehow
there be?
There shouldn't be. No, I'll tell you
No.
why. I'm going to
What?
tell you this right now.
he won't even text Jay or I anymore.
Believe in Nolan. Believe in Nolan. That Nolan would fuck Pete Davidson up if he came down.
I would. I've known Pete since he was 15. I've watched him grow up. I would put $100. I would put all my money on Nolan.
Put him up against the wall like Jesus with framing nails right out of a gun.
I believe in Nolan. If he guarantees it'll never happen, all right,
Yeah.
I'm on board.
So if Nolan,
Toothpick his eyelids open and make him watch you fuck your wife.
so if Nolan's confident that he'll protect Lynn from Pete Davidson, and that they both want to be involved being the spokesperson,
It's just
then you'll be okay with that.
sure. Okay. Yes.
Jacob, what if his dick is the perfect one to model your new personal line of cock rings you've been putting out?
I know you've been working on.
You told me
I never thought about that.
ultimate in comfort and tension.
What did you think? I was just hanging around in Florida?
He goes, my brother's got that canned champagne shit.
Yeah.
I got the most comfortable cock rings in this country.
So Nolan, you agree to all that, right? You're going to protect her from Pete Davidson, and both of you are cool with her being the spokesperson for Bonfire merch? Spokesmodel.
Yes, sir. I will defend her honor for me and Jacob. And also, I know how to read a tape measure, so I know exactly how big my dick is.
Well, we know how big his is, too.
I feel like this is...
Nolan, you might want to...
You sound like... it really does. You sound like Adrian in Rocky IV, where you're like afraid for...
No, Rocky III.
Rocky III, yeah.
Here, you can't fucking win, so what?
I gave you my...
Okay, so they go they fight dicks. I say if no one's up, it's maybe a little shorter, maybe
like
it's fatter, and maybe he just does all body work and takes down, he chops that big tree down.
Is it like a Highlander roof rain fight?
Absolutely. Everyone's wearing dusters.
Yeah, dusters all around.
Nobody thought Rocky was going to beat Drago.
Absolutely right, but I don't think we have a difference in Rocky and Drago here. I think the excitement or the willingness no one has to send along a dick pic to you, Jacob, to your personal email that you love, getting dick pics in.
Bonfire SXM, by the way.
Yeah, that's straight to Jacob. Fire those dick pics away.
Well, it does go to me.
Yeah, but his dick, no one's dick pic is maybe build some confidence. I feel like me and Dan, I believe, have nothing but confidence in Nolan. I think he's got this covered.
I think he's our champion.
I think you're worrying about somebody.
First of all,
honestly, I was excited.
You telling me that I'm worried. I resent you saying that you believe in Nolan more than me.
I do.
Well,
you don't.
You're afraid of what's going to happen. I don't think Pete Davidson has a chance at taking.
I don't even think he's on the radar, but he does. It is like Jaws, where all of a sudden you just hear his music.
You can't get Dan. Dan almost wants to go with me, but he just gets sucked back in. He really has a Pete Davidson feel. You know why? You watched it happen a little bit more. Like in some of the younger comics that you were friends with before I got to know them.
Yeah.
You saw Pete ping pong through the world.
Carly.
Yeah.
Munch.
Just ripping through. There's five you don't even know about. Oh, I mean the one
the carnage.
The one everyone
he couldn't get Katie, dude. He couldn't take my fiance. He's not.
Why you put that in the world?
I don't know. Why is that going to happen?
Now that's the problem. Now, Jacob, why don't you get worried about that? That's a more feasible, tangible situation.
You think that happens?
Dude,
I'm from Colorado. Do you know what people from Colorado do? Mass shootings. I'm fucking spraying them all. No, that's not going to happen. Don't put that evil out there.
You put it out there.
You said it, Dan.
Shut up, Jacob.
You
Worry
just
about
made
your own
it
goddamn
a possibility.
self.
Oh my God, he's going to take all of your girlfriends.
Is
he? He's like It Follows.
You
dude.
spoke the words.
He just is like, hey, you know what? I'm actually going to stop by and fuck your girlfriend.
How am I swing around? Just buying a chick real quick.
Oh, that's crazy. I ruined the perfect thing that you had.
Hey, remember life was going great? Ta-da!
Oh, well, doubt yourself. And that's why Lynn is safe in Texas.
All right.
She's safe, dude.
We're good.
God, you didn't appreciate those pictures she said at all, Jacob, I feel.
Is that right?
No.
No,
Rock
Jacob.
and Roll Jape appreciated them. Nobody else.
Jacob loves them. Jacob.
No. He did. Jacob really appreciated them. So much so he printed them out and laminated them.
So much now he has a photo room at his house.
Yeah, it's like a dry erase board, so the scuzz just slides right off.
Nolan, thank you so much for calling in, man. We appreciate it. Thanks for being so nice and polite.
Yes, sir.
We'll be in touch.
Can I say one more thing before I leave?
You sure can.
Does it make it weird that her dad is a huge fan and he's listening right now?
Oh,
not to me.
Oh, that's cool. Hey, what's up, dude?
Not to me.
Her biological father or the stepfather that tried to fight her on crystal meth?
The biological father.
Hey, all right, biological dad. You got some genes in
fairness to us, Nolan, you have kept telling us over and over again how big and fat your dick is, dude. So you got to see this guy.
I think you're in the same place that we are.
Yeah. Hey, Nolan, talk to you for a second. What's up, Pop? Can I still call you Pop?
This is bloop bloop hangs up. He goes, "Can I talk to you over here real quick?"
Hey, if you wouldn't mind.
Let's take a break.
No, Lynn's a sweetheart. Nolan, you fucking rule, dude. We'll be in touch. We'll stay in touch. She's our spokesmodel now. It's an official position. We have to figure out what the parameters of that are. But it's a one-person game right now. Maybe there'll be yearly contests to find out who our new spokesmodel is.
That sounds fun.
But that's a time. Let time tell. You are the first.
Is
The
Nate?
inaugural. Although we did never release Christine's 12 months of Christine calendar.
I did love it. I love Mike Racine is here. Oh, hell yeah.
12 months Christine.
Yeah.
A Christine for every season.
I love it. I love fall Christine.
Christeason?
With the leaves and Christeason.
Join us for all the Christeasons. Yeah, thank you so much, Nolan. And yeah, we'll be in touch, and we'll be right back, everybody. Mike Racine's in the motherfucking house. We're also supposed to. Maybe Nate's gonna swing by.
Is Nate still coming by?
If he's around, he might get hung up at what he's doing.
Yeah, he's coming. He's doing another interview, so it's to come straight from there, and it's not far from here.
Okay.
I just don't have the
Well,
exact
let's take a break.
time.
I'm gonna go get a coffee. Okay?
Right.
And we'll be right back.
All right.
Do something resembling anything.
I'm going to chill.
It's Jim Norton and Sam Roberts.
Self-hatred's such a great motivator.
You think so?
Yeah, that's why when people complain about not being able to lose weight, or I see people who are obese eating potato chips, like,
Body
shut
positive.
up.
But they're body positive.
It annoys me because I know how hard it is. I hate not eating what I want to eat.
Yeah.
I fucking loathe it.
Right, when they're like, oh, I wish I wasn't this fat.
And stop eating that shit.
But they're so good.
Shut up.
Tastes
Stop
so
eating
good.
it.
Yeah. It's Jim and Sam. Jim and Sam. Weekdays at 8 a.m. Eastern, channel 103. Or listen anytime with the SiriusXM app.
SiriusXM is the home to the best in podcasts, including Vibe Check.
Hey friends, this is Zach Stafford.
I'm Sam Sanders.
And I'm Saeed Jones.
We are great friends, consumers of all the culture. And we're the hosts of a podcast called Vibe Check, where we try to make sense of what's going on in the world.
From politics to pop culture and everything in between. From a decidedly black queer perspective.
You know what's going on, but how do you feel about what's going on? That's what we're here for.
We're here to help you keep your vibe right.
Vibe Check is available now on the SXM app, included with all trials and popular plans.
For more than 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has been helping military service members reach their next goal. Now, active duty military, reserves, their spouses, and dependents can qualify for the Military New Graduate Student Savings Program. Eligible students save 30% per credit on most online master's degrees and graduate certificates. Enroll now through this spring to save. Find out if you qualify and learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Dell Technologies President's Day event is here with deals to power all your passions. The savings start now on select sleek XPS laptops and more, powered by 12th Gen Intel Core processors. Don't forget, special pricing on the latest monitors, docks, and accessories, plus free shipping on everything and monthly payment options with Dell Preferred Account. Just call 877-ASK-DELL for these limited time President's Day deals. That's 877-ASK-DELL.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
This story called The Ugly Truth About Timeshare. If you think you've done your family a favor by buying a timeshare, you need my help. Hello, I'm Chuck McDowell, CEO and founder of Wesley Financial Group. 10 years ago, I started helping folks cancel their timeshare. In the process, started what's now called the timeshare cancellation industry. Timeshare is the only thing that you can buy that you can't tell me how much it's going to cost or when it's going to end. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check to fill out any amount they want for annual maintenance and assessment fees. The crazy thing is, this never ends. Even when you die, your family's now going to be stuck with this burden. Stop the insanity today. Call my office now. If we take you as a client, I guarantee we'll cancel your timeshare or you'll pay nothing.
Call for your free information kit. 800-885-5995. 800-885-5995. 800-885-5995.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/crackle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/crackle.
And now, back to the Bonfire with Big J. Oakerson.
So, you know I wish that I had you. Where can I find you?
How do these interns do it? Carrying hot coffee? I was like,
they've got Teflon hands as interns.
God, I'm such a pussy. My hands are so soft.
Like someday, this will all be mine.
I'm going to have hot hands. What's
you
that?
Grab the cup insulators. That's your problem.
Nah, I'm an idiot.
Why don't you get a
Rookie
sleeve?
mistake.
Instead of just not like a dumbass.
Hey, idiot.
Welcome to the Bonfire Sirius XM. Welcome back to the Bonfire Sirius XM Faction Talk 103. I'm Dan Soder. That's Big J. Oakerson. Our guest, it's our old buddy Mike Racine.
Hi.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, that was kicking the nuts of an intro. Our guest, Mike Racine.
I was waiting for the plugs to get.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the plugs to get pulled up. I don't know when he's filming his special. He's on Out for Smokes podcast with Scott Chaplin, who was just here. And if you're in Cleveland, you can catch him at Hilarities this Sunday night. When are you taping your special?
The 26th.
That's what I was looking for.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So there's tickets available to the Late Show on that.
So you're taping it at the special at the Stand, March 26th.
March 26th.
Nice. Okay, there you go.
You gonna do it downstairs room, or are you gonna perform for a YouTube girl upstairs?
Yeah, I said make it really hard, and we'll do the upstairs.
Yeah.
I want a special that people feel like I was challenged.
Yeah.
Oh, the Stand.
I went to take my ID out downstairs, and there's no driver's license in my wallet. I don't know what happened to it.
It's just gone?
Yeah.
That's Racine in a nutshell.
Yeah, I'm just always taking L's.
I'm telling you right now.
Things have been going pretty good.
Racine goes, you know what? I showed up and the plane didn't have wings. And I was like, I don't think this plane can fly. Like, Racine, how did it happen? You go, I was just at a hangar and I thought it was the airport. Like, dude, it's wild.
I'm really doing my best.
Can you backtrack that at all to where that is?
I mean, my wallet is like my kid's favorite thing to play with.
Damn, your kid swiped your license.
I think he swiped my license. The one thing that you don't want to lose.
Oh, I didn't realize the mother's Jewish, I assume, then?
Yeah. She's like, hey, take his license, Ben. Get it.
Daddy, if you're not playing with this wallet, maybe I can have it.
Yeah. She's like, Dad's going to find himself in a little bit of a pickle.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Mom. Dad's coming home real soon.
Yeah. You're getting fucked in the lobby of Sirius, and she's buying beer right now.
Yeah. He's like, 18-pack, Natural Light.
Natty Light.
Thank you.
Hitting the kegger.
I guess this looks like you.
Yeah, dude. I haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, how you doing?
We're all right. Jay got to go to the Super Bowl. We talked about that a little bit.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
We didn't get to watch did you see the Jackson Mahomes clip? Because I introduced Jay. Do you know about Jackson Mahomes?
No.
Patrick Mahomes, the Super Bowl MVP, has a brother.
Okay. He's the quarterback. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Just his stats and accolades of the year.
This is doing good radio.
Wow. You trying to get him on?
He beat us too, dude.
Well-deserved Super Bowl MVP.
Guys, all around,
just true competitor through it all.
All around, good guy. Flawless. Really played with a hurt ankle.
I mean, a hero, a sports hero, if you will.
Guy has lifted a city that is in utter despair.
Super Bowl MVP Patrick Mahomes. He's got a flamingly gay brother
who does TikToks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought he was a football player.
What, his brother?
Yeah.
No, his brother.
He's just a gay guy on TikTok.
His brother's like an influencer.
Yeah.
Okay.
And apparently,
he definitely gets slammed in the pads, though, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Was that good, Lou? I'm working on my "is that what I mean? Yes, I think you do" jokes.
But he always is filming.
I'm working on my.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I think you do. Damn, sorry. That coffee sip was like. I don't know why I got mesmerized by it.
I'm waiting for it's a video. I can't do anything. I was going to pull up a video. I think I sent it to the Bonfire.
Christine, are you been awake over there?
I think Christine's hanging me out to dry on certain stuff. Like, on the Racine setup, she's like, yeah, I'm just going to hold these.
Mike Racine's here. You're like,
oh, Big J, we're all back.
He's got stuff going on for damn sure.
Like Jackson Mahomes is doing. So they're interviewing Patrick Mahomes, and behind him, Jackson Mahomes is doing a TikTok dance.
Great.
Really? You see him behind him doing it?
That's what I wanted to show you.
God, that's great. Why is he fucking his brother's life up?
It's so wild to have a guy.
Why does his brother want him around? Why does his brother say, "Hey, dude, sit this one out"?
Yeah.
Go fucking TikTok at a bar somewhere.
Hey, why are you doing this? He also got kicked out of he like went to a restaurant and was like rude, and the restaurant like made it public and was like, "Yeah, Jackson Mahomes is a piece of shit," and it was all over Twitter, and then edged everything that comes up with this guy. You're like,
how old is he? He's his older brother.
He's
gay
younger,
years,
like 35.
I think he's like in his 20s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's gay 40s.
It's like dog years.
Yeah.
I think there's a video.
I found one at the parade. I know the exact one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's where he's sitting at a panel. I thought I sent it to you. That's my man. It's fucking hilarious.
What kind of stuff does he do on TikTok?
He just does like he got
just
in
dances,
trouble for dancing. Sean Taylor, the safety for the Redskins, was murdered, and they like dedicated his number, and he like went in the roped off area and did a TikTok. And the Washington fans were like, "What the fuck are you doing, dude?"
Yeah.
But it was the heart thing because he felt bad about the guy getting killed.
Right,
He goes, TikTok, Sean Taylor, heart.
He was just reenacting a drive-by.
Sorry.
Cute.
Yeah.
I think, you know what? I have it bookmarked right here. I'll DM it to the... Damn it, it's gone.
Upload it to the mainframe, and Christine will hack it.
If these are naked photos, they're all over the place.
In the meantime, why don't you show Mike Racine... Jacob, why don't you show Mike Racine our new spokesmodel, please? The good stuff.
Oh, so, now what? He's just dancing?
Yeah, watch.
Oh my God! Right next to him like that.
Yeah.
His Patrick Mahomes should nut check him with the microphone.
Watch.
Oh my God! Did anyone else see this?
He was like doing it, like recording himself. I'd be like, dude, come on, man. Let me win a Super Bowl and fucking enjoy myself.
Damn, man.
Just behind you having a brother that sucks. Dude, I would have loved if there was just like a Mike Oakerson just always behind you.
Gay shit behind me.
So you're just behind him, and I'm just like trying to do the radio show, and he's like this he's like,
yeah.
What's up, creatures? It's me, Mike Oakerson. It's me,
Balloon Animal Deep Throat Challenge.
He goes, sexy Mike Anderson. I go, so you're Big J and he's sexy Mike. Sexy Mike. Sexy Mike.
Sexy Mike Oakerson.
Hey guys, I'm here to suck dick. Oh God,
he goes, my bro's up there killing it at this stage.
Can you stop being gay behind me?
Yeah. He goes, good riff, Jay. Just kissing you.
You just see him like in the background, a Legion of Skanks like doing the hammer dance across, like sliding back and forth.
Lewis is like, yeah. Then I fought the waiter, and he's just behind you, being like, woo, just jacking off a guy with a blanket on. He's like, dude, my gay brother always ruins everything that I do.
At your wedding,
brother.
Just that. Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. Like, why is he not stopped ever? Like, you know what I mean? Why is he not like his brother? Well, he doesn't tell him to stay away from it.
He was TikToking today at the parade.
I'm gonna follow him.
Do it.
Wait, let's see what is he lip syncing to something?
Yeah.
Syncing.
What's the? Oh, that's not actually his video. Go to his TikTok.
He's only got
Go to Jackson Mahomes' TikTok. You're a TikTok gal.
He's only got 1.1 million. That's kind of low.
Is it really?
Don't you think that's low for TikTok for somebody?
You a lesbian girl, me too.
Oh, dude, lip syncing just while your brother accomplishes things is so funny.
His bio is sup. I get bullied a lot, but I'm still here.
He said that? Yeah. That really is his bio?
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
The world hates me.
It's been pretty unanimous that I suck ass, but I'm plugging along. Yeah. That's great. But I'm fucking moving forward.
Yeah.
Can you make a
living doing this? You think
this?
the dad's proud? He goes, well, both my sons do technically play with balls.
He goes, am I right? Huh?
They both like getting their hands on the balls.
I got that Joe Burrow. I like his dad. His dad's just like an old ball player. He's like, I got that Joe Burrow.
Who, Mahomes?
Yeah, Mahomes. After they beat the Bengals, he was just smoking a cigar. He's like, we got that Joe Burrow. Is this Jackson Mahomes through the Super Bowl?
TikTok, yeah.
Yeah. So this is his first one.
Yeah, show me. Show me how great his day was.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's after. Can I ask you how you do this? Like, what is he syncing his voice to?
Oh,
Dan, was this the one that you're talking about?
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Wild. And it's just I wonder if it's got music to it. Oh yeah, they put a different song to it, but you see her in the original video. It's just the sound of Costco. It's just the sound of a giant warehouse and carts being pushed.
Yeah. Where is people's shame at all?
It's gone, dude. It's gone because people showed if you don't have shame, you can make a lot of money.
I would literally, but I probably wouldn't say anything about this to them because that's not what I'm looking for.
I would go like this. Yes,
Fuck
fierce
yeah.
bitch.
But it was
fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
But I was saying I would be. All I'm thinking is like you're fucking up someone. Get out of the way, you stupid asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
what
in the way.
is this?
But we're old, dude. We're old men now. We're grumpy old men.
I'll tell you something. There was never a fad when I was younger where people would bust into dance in the middle of a Costco. Maybe steal shit from it as a group or something.
It was just a different kind of shittiness. Ours was like the jackass generation. Where you go
because
in
they're all
and-
like nice to each other. These kids.
yeah, they respect each other's pronouns.
Yeah.
And they're like going through and dancing in front of an old Asian woman trying to get shrimp at 40 pounds. 40 pounds for $2.
But you should be allowed to walk by that girl and be like, "Nice pussy,"
and
she can't get shitty with you.
Oh,
she gets offensive. I go, "What you were doing is offensive."
Did she at least nail? Look at her little stomp.
What was the only thing to make this better? If you hear me in the background go, "Nice pussy."
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty sick. Jason TikTok.
Jason TikTok now.
Dude, just the thought of me doing a dance and being like, Racine, while we're at this Target, hold on, do this.
Do you have a TikTok, dude?
Yeah. LMG set it up.
How's it doing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
It's kind of fun.
I don't know. I genuinely, Jay, I've never watched it.
I've never seen mine. I don't know if I think I have one.
I told, dude, Katie takes screen grabs of TikToks and sends it to me, which, by the way, this one is absolutely hilarious, where someone put a voice modulator. They've been working on working on voice modulators where they can like put a different voice to something, and this is Ric Flair with a voice mod thing where he's like,
in the glory of the HMI, you have walked in the shadow of greatness. You know why? Because I allowed it to happen on a daily routine.
so it's like it changes their voice, but it's an old wrestling promo from fucking Survivor Series.
Yeah.
And it's sometimes like that, but I don't ever go on TikTok.
But you see how you're slowly.
Yeah,
Christina's what happens. Like this Dan's phase one, right?
Mm-hmm. Am I smoking when I drink right now?
She goes, "This is so funny," but like I don't go on myself, but like it did catch me this particular one.
It's like Vines where there's like funny shit.
Never even had Vine.
Do you go on Reels on Instagram ever?
No,
'Cause that's
it's kind of the same thing, but I think TikTok's a little better.
TikTok's the best.
Yeah,
best algorithm.
Yeah,
you giving all that info to the Chinese.
Christine. I don't care.
Yeah,
take it. What are they gonna do with it? What are they gonna do with my info?
Yeah.
They go, we'll see.
What's on your like For You page?
A lot of animals nowadays.
Okay.
Eating each other. She's into sick shit, dude.
Yeah.
Satanical.
I had a lot of like people fighting in parking lots, but
that is very. I can see that. And sandwiches, like Racine, so they're like they're like showing you how to make a gravy.
Yeah.
A sauce.
It's like, get the fuck over here and say that to my. And then it's like, today we're gonna make a.
Yeah, I like the parking lot fights are great. Sixth Street in Austin is, I mean, famous in street fights at this point. I mean, every weekend there's a fight video on World Star Hip Hop, and it's basically they don't have to. It would be 4 other videos if they wanted to break them up because one fight begets another fight.
Really?
And it's all different groups.
You know what that is?
The cops just come in now. They don't even fuck. Cops just come in and just spray everybody. They just hit them all with the mace.
That's fight jazz.
Pepper spray.
Not bad.
It's wild.
Back the blue.
Yeah, it's fight jazz. They just get inspired.
Yeah.
The street is penned in.
Well, what's
so they
weird
just
is
keep them in there because they're all just college loons.
Yeah, I mean, Austin
drunk.
6th Street's always been. I remember when I went during South by Southwest, it was just uncomfortable how many people were there. And then when I went back, I was like, oh, it's kind of like this all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Friday and Saturday nights.
No, it's like a real problem out there. It's just the same. It's a powder keg. When we were at Moon Tower last time, remember? Were you with? You weren't you afterwards? We went to P. Terry's and there was like a huge fight.
Oh, no. But I had seen a fight at Moon Tower like the second time I went.
Dude,
Damian Lemon and I were walking back to the hotel and we watched a crazy fight on Congress.
Dude, the P. Terry fight was these like girls were just being like super loud.
Oh, we talked about it on the Bonfire.
Of course, yeah. And then one of the girls just went to like like one of the guys.
Yeah.
And just was like, I mean, he was definitely being the guy being like, hey, everybody, come on, let's calm down. And she just went, one of the girls, and just hit him in the face with a cell phone. And like I said, like a movie, I saw him go like, whoa, be cool. And you just saw blood just start leaking out of like his head. I was like, holy shit.
Oh my God. And he's like, can I get my hamburger?
By the way, I swear to you, it's funny, that place, they just know where they're at. They kept going like, 85, ding.
Yeah, them in Waffle House, they know shit's going to keep going. You got to fight through the storm.
Christine was hungry. She was just waiting by the counter. I'm like, go outside. Get the food when it's ready.
Those Pete Terry
She's
burgers
like, I think they're still making them.
Those burgers, those are good.
That might be my favorite, like, Burger Shack burger. Out of In-N-Out, out of Shake Shack, I love Pete Terry's.
I don't remember it that well.
It's real good.
Yeah, it is
That's a good one.
It's real good. I want a hamburger. Thanks, Christine. You just did that.
Real nice, asshole. Real nice, jerk off. You're doing the special, so you're doing 2 tapings. One's already sold out.
Yeah.
Nice. How long have you? Is this a material you've had like going for? I just shot mine not long ago.
Yeah.
At Skankfest, and the editing process sucks such dick. I'm just so over the material.
Really?
That material was material I forgot.
It's all very old. And
then had to relearn when everything came back.
Yeah.
And then going through it again. Are you happy to be dumping the stuff?
I think so. Because after a while, it just feels like you're saying the words in a specific order. Yeah.
With the editing, are you locked on an edit? Do you have it done?
No.
Okay. Is there some stuff you want to change?
I don't know. I just asked Christine, and then Ari gave notes, and then I say I go, I'm going to watch it again, and then I go, I agree with you on that thing you said, and then I just hope it's done right.
Yeah, you just hope that they take care of it.
I can't look at this thing anymore.
Yeah,
could there
Ari just called me 20 minutes ago on the show.
People love to call us during the fucking bonfire. Saint Germain texted me again today. It was like, "Hey man, how you doing?"
He was doing radio. He goes,
You guest hosted last week, and he's like, "Oh yeah, man, I forgot about that."
Yeah.
What?
We should take a break. We should take a quick break.
Yeah.
Our last break of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll come back.
Hang out with Mike Racine. March 26th.
February 26th.
February 26th.
At the stand. There's tickets. That's all right. That's all right.
No, it was just funny. March 26th. February. Son of a bitch.
That's
I took
why
off
I
the wrong day.
Well, I plugged fucking March 26th the first time.
No,
Mike Racine is
going to be at Hilarities this Sunday.
Yeah, he's going to be at Hilarities this Sunday, and you can check him out on the Out for Smokes podcast, him and Scott Chaplin. Make sure you check out his special taping February 26th at the stand.
Bring a bag big enough for a baseball bat.
Why?
Because the guy in Hilarities gives you a baseball bat sometimes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
And you love bats. You're Italian. You love those
my God.
bats.
It's a real good bat. It'll have your name on it.
Yeah.
For when you come out like in a white tank top, letting the ethnic kids know this isn't their stoop anymore.
Hey, you got to protect my son, Benny boy.
I'm going to tell you what, if anything happens to my boy, I blame everybody.
I get everybody here.
You guys should make sure he's safe every day.
Big J's going to be in Nashville, Louisville, and St. Louis. Big J.
Josh Anna Myers come with me now to Nashville.
Josh Anna
Friday,
Myers.
Saturday, and Sunday.
Done. Nashville.
I want to win them over because I'm good looking, I'm cute, I'm funny, I'm talented.
BigJComedy.com.
Dan Soder, Rio Theater, Vancouver, February 24th and 25th, and then the 27th with Ari?
No, 23rd.
23rd. Fuck me running. Right over there in Seattle, everybody. Make sure you check that out. Salt Lake City, Toronto, Buffalo coming up soon, too. For tickets and all tour dates, dansoder.com. We'll be right back. I think Nate's going to come in.
What a show.
And shoot the shit with us
What
for
a
the
show.
rest
Mike
of the show.
Racine,
So
Nate
take a break.
Bargatze, fucking Nolan called in, dude. What a day.
Nolan, Lynn,
everybody.
Deleuze.
Everything's going crazy. We had an intern that didn't like the show. He left.
He left. He's making some big complaints.
Yeah. And we were pretty personal.
What didn't he like about the show?
I don't know. We just didn't have his attention.
Yeah.
We think we're just like old dudes.
Okay.
Nate coming in looking handsome with a crew, dude. Look at this. Look at fucking Nate.
We will.
Nate looks like he's managing the two guys he's with. Nate looks like they're like top skateboarders.
Well, should we take a break so we can come back and
we can ride it out.
Ride it all out, everybody.
Yeah, we'll take a break.
We'll be right back, everybody. It's The Bonfire.
Hello World on Amazon.
Yeah, it's great.
Feel the energy of Black History Month on a Sirius XM channel dedicated to a powerful new generation of Black artists making history right now.
Hope I'm not too late to set my demons straight.
Discover a bold new vision for hip-hop, R&B, and beyond.
Every day the sun won't shine, but that's why I love tomorrow.
Black music forever. For a limited time, now. Channel 105. Or listen now on the SXM app. Included in all trials and popular plans.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at betterhelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/crackle today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/crackle.
For more than 75 years, University of Maryland Global Campus has been helping military service members reach their next goal. Now, active duty military, reserves, their spouses, and dependents can qualify for the Military New Graduate Student Savings Program. Eligible students save 30% certificates. Enroll now through this spring to save. Find out if you qualify and learn more at umgc.edu. Certified to operate by Chev.
Strap in for some full-throttle fierceness because a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race is speeding down the runway, and Philo is the most affordable way to watch it. What's Philo? It's 60-plus channels of live and on-demand TV for an unbeatable price. You'll get top channels like MTV, VH1, AMC, Discovery, BET, Nickelodeon, and more, all for just $25 a month. You can watch Philo with your laptop, tablet, phone, or TV and stream on 3 devices at a time. It even lets you create multiple profiles, so you'll never have to fight over what to watch, and you can always pick right up where you left off. Plus, Philo's unlimited DVR has more than enough space to save all your favorite episodes of RuPaul's Drag Race and so much more for a whole year. Philo is serving up charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent for an unbeatable price. So get ready, set, slay, and start watching a new season of RuPaul's Drag Race on Philo today. Visit philo.tv to get started. That's philo.tv.
Listen, ladies, I know a lot of you are probably either going through a divorce or are divorced and you're holding on to that ring. Why are you holding on to that ring? It's got bad energy attached to it. You have to head to Worthy.com. Worthy is a selling partner that you can trust to get you the most money possible for your jewelry risk-free. 45,000 people have already sold their jewelry with Worthy, and now for a limited time, you'll get an extra $100 when your jewelry sells for over $1,500. All you have to do is register at Worthy.com/radio. That's Worthy.com/RADIO.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon.
My husband and I were discussing this, and he was like, no one won. It's going to be $1 billion. And I said, I don't want it. It would make me uncomfortable to have $1 billion.
Why?
Some million sounds pretty nice.
You know what you could do? Let your father manage it the way Brittany's father managed everything for her.
I'm not being a conservatorship. No, here's the thing.
You will be in a conservatorship.
The Bennington Show, now on weekdays at noon East and available anytime on the SiriusXM app.
Sparks fly across Sirius XM this Valentine's Day with music guaranteed to get you in your feels. Crush on the biggest love songs from the 90s to now on Hits 1's Flirty 30, hosted by pop star Jax. Or rekindle your romance with the classics on Sirius XM Love's Billboard Cupid Countdown. Fall for these and more Valentine specials and mixes all week across Sirius XM and the SXM app, included in all trials and popular plans.
I always wanted to learn Spanish, but I never thought I'd have the time. Then I discovered Babbel.
Babbel's lessons are fun. They only take like 10 or 15 minutes, and in 3 weeks, presto, you're starting to speak another language. Like magic.
I love that Babbel's lessons aren't just robots talking. They're voiced by native speakers, so you get the pronunciation just right. And they're designed by real language teachers, so you learn how to have real-world conversations, things you'll actually use.
It's incredible. After using Babbel, I'm ready to start having real conversations in French.
There's all kinds of ways to learn. Use Babbel's podcasts or games or videos. You can even join live classes with a language teacher.
If you want to learn a language, there's no faster, easier, better way than
Babbel.
Babbel.
Babbel. Babbel. Évidemment.
Go to Babbel.com to try for free. That's BABBEL.com. Babbel.com.
This episode is brought to you by BetterHelp. Give online therapy a try at BetterHelp.com/crackle and get on your way to being your best self. Look, the holidays just ended. Everyone's going through rough times emotionally after the pandemic. Therapy is something that can really help you get through with coping skills, self-empowerment, dealing with a bunch of trauma. There is no stigma anymore attached to getting help if you need it. And a therapist can help you get closer to the best version of you. Because when you feel empowered, you feel like you can take on everything life throws at you. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, flexible, affordable, and entirely online. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge, which is very important. You have to find somebody that works for you. If you want to live a more empowered life, therapy can get you there. Visit BetterHelp.com/crackle today to 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, H-E-L-P, BetterHelp.com/crackle.
I'm Martin Hoke, the inventor of Navage Nasal Care, and I love Navage. I've told you about how your nose is the body's air filter, that Navage's powered suction will help flush out allergens, viruses, mucus, and germs, and that Navage will help you breathe better. But what do other people say about Navage? Like Tara, quote, "My doctor wanted me to do saline rinses for my allergies, but I've never been able to successfully use a neti pot. Navage uses suction power, so it's foolproof. There are nights when I'll have particularly bothersome allergies. I'll bust it out, and the results are immediate. It's such a relief. It's become a lifesaver." Unquote. She's one of over 100,000 online reviews praising Navage, the all-natural solution trusted by over 3 million people to help you breathe better, sleep deeper, snore less, and stay healthier without drugs. Navage is available at Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Target, Rite Aid, and online. Navage, N-A-V-A-G-E, clean nose, healthy life.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Are you looking for an escape? A reprieve from the hustle and bustle of it all? Well, we know just the place where you can solve a murder in your own apartment building and start a podcast about it. Or where you can bite into a sandwich so damn good it makes you want to scream, "Yes, chef." Welcome to Hulu, where we've got everything you love. From Only Murders in the Building to FX's The Bear and everything in between. Hulu is your entertainment gateway. An escape you don't want to escape.
We got a good Creek in the Cave show from 2010 here.
Yeah.
We got a banger of a show.
Yeah. It's a great
Here's
special.
the funniest part. It's a good Creek in the Cave show 2010. If I decided to swing by the Creek in the Cave.
It'd be Nate or I calling you, being like, "Dude, you should come and do this. You should come do the
Don't
show."
worry, guys. I was just waiting there for you the whole time. And then I saw you all just jump right over me.
The special out on Amazon. Jay's special coming out in March. Racine's taping his special this month. You guys are all April. Probably, I think March.
And Nate, you're a great comic, but have you ever lost your driver's license? Might be a thing people might want to know about and what to do.
Did I just lose
if that
it?
happens to you? No, has it ever happened?
No, downstairs at security, Mike couldn't get upstairs because in his wallet, his license was gone.
Driver's license is scarier. That's scarier to lose than credit card because it's identification. Yeah, the credit card you can just cancel.
I could see. I would think most of your life you've not had your driver's license.
Like he's actually shocked when it's there.
Yeah, I would think you've gone.
I really am. Every time I
think the DMV's like, "What's up, man?" And then,
"Hey, Mikey."
Mikey.
They just have a drawer with a bunch of them in it.
You bring your wife and kid in.
The usual.
Yeah. Deb goes, "We're back," and he goes, "All right, I got him. Here you go. You need ID card, driver's license. You're gonna out of state."
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, do you have any idea where it is?
I'm gonna check my house. I guess.
You're hoping the kids took it out.
I hope the kid just took it out and put it somewhere under a couch or something. But I don't know. I got to fly tomorrow.
You have a kid?
Do you have a passport?
Yeah, I have a passport.
Okay.
But I'm trying to rent a car. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know.
Shit, dude, this kid's wrecking.
I'm gonna give my kid. I'm gonna give him a spank. I think.
Is it your first one?
Yeah, his first spanking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, even if he doesn't admit it, spank him until he does admit it.
Yeah.
That works.
Oh, you know what? You and Deb could do good cop, bad cop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then Deb comes in and goes, "Look, I'm trying to help you out here.
Your father's
that guy's a maniac.
Your father's filled with an Italian rage that you're going to get more and more taste of.
You want a cigarette?
She goes, "You want a kiss from Mama?"
Yeah.
Someone told me that they've got into a hole now. 'Cause, I watch the pedophile hunts. They watch interrogation videos, and that they always are. There was in the black circuit comedy, a bunch of people had the same joke, but it would always make me laugh. By the first 48 hours, when they would do the interrogations on? Yeah, they bring guys for interrogations. They always go, they're like, "Tell us where the guys are that killed him." He goes, "I ain't telling you shit." And then it's like the screen flips and there's like Red Lobster all over the table, and he goes, "They're killing people over there on Martian Huntington." He goes, "Are these cheddar butter biscuits? You might get one of these?" Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they really do show him by the end. They're like playing games together and hang out. He's like, "I'll give you up the whole lot. I'll give you everybody."
He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I think they killed somebody last night."
It's the most. They get the most information. There's a lot of snitching on that shit. Like,
that's all that whole show is. It's just always
taking lobster out of a claw.
I ain't gonna tell you. I remember one there goes, "I ain't gonna tell you shit," and then by the show the reveal, he's like, Darton. His name is Darton. Tyler Darton. He's like spelling it for him. He's like, "Yeah, that's it."
And the cops walk out and they go, "I've yet to meet a man that won't fold for some drawn butter."
Yeah. Got him right where we want him.
You got a nice butter ghee going. These people just sing like canaries.
I didn't want to forget this story, but dude, last night we were at the dog park and no one was there. Because it's Valentine's Day. So we were like playing fetch with the dog.
Seems like a real weird reason no one would be there.
Yeah, it is. Why do you think Valentine's Day?
Yeah, they got
everyone's out fucking.
Because everybody knows dogs don't shit. Dogs don't shit and play on
it's 9/11, so no one's there.
You can't take your dog to the park.
I don't go Valentine's Day, 9/11, and Pearl Harbor. I don't walk my dog, and my dog knows it.
It's the same way that comedy club owners do when you don't have good ticket sales, where they go, "It's Flag Day."
It's Flag Day.
They didn't even realize that. No one goes to comedy shows. I just did that at comedy club. But we're playing. Actually, we're having just a good fetch sesh. And then these little girls, these like 8 and 9-year-old girls, like their families buy, but they bring the dog into the dog park.
So there are people there. I'm like the cop now. So you're saying there are people there? Because you just said there weren't people there.
There weren't people.
You just said there weren't. Now you're saying there's.
Then these kids show up.
Dan,
you know you fucked up, right?
I didn't fuck up.
You know you fucked up.
All right, I'll give you all their names.
Can I get you some Panera bread? Would you like a bread bowl of cheddar broccoli?
Yes, with some green iced tea. I'll take the whole thing, dude. That papaya iced tea.
That's the Panera bread's such a funny one.
Yeah.
I love it. By the way, Jay, I think you actually did hit the meal that would get me to flip.
A mango iced tea. Yeah.
A soup and salad.
Dude, a Panera bread with a bread bowl? I've never had a bread bowl there in my life. I always say no for health reasons, but if I'm going to the Joy, they already got me. Like, let me go, let me get the bread bowl.
Let me get the bread bowl.
No, I'll do it.
I'm going to dip the top into the soup.
And you start taking the bread bowl away when you move on. He goes, no.
Yeah.
No, I'm going to eat the bread.
I know
a sandwich.
Yeah.
You eat it like a sandwich. And just go all over you.
I'm going in there messy.
Those are things, that would be a great list to make up, like things that fat people are afraid to do because of how it looks to the world. And ripping off a piece of bread bowl to dip it in something is one of those things. Everybody goes, "This guy's just eating what it comes in. I think it's just for decoration, dude." And you're like, "No, I think
what are you,
that's the idea is you take the
what are you,
take the bread bowl.
What are you, a beaver? Why are you eating all
Is this soup enough? It's like I would like to eat the thing it comes in.
Yeah. Can I take that? Can I leave no evidence? I'd like to leave zero evidence.
Can you make it? Could you put it on top of a cookie?
No, but you've been like a party or something, or like a Super Bowl party where someone makes like a big bread bowl of like spinach dip or whatever.
That's crazy though to do. A bread bowl should be for a solo only.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be for a party.
No, it's exactly what it's for.
No, it's for solo.
And then it's going to be the fat guy to walk over. Dude, just kicking it over at the food thing of anything makes you feel that way. Do you know what I mean? I'm not. When me and Carla walked downstairs of that strip club where it was a swingers party, we kicked it by the ziti. Like we just hung on the corner by the dry baked ziti and the bartender.
Just hearing slaps in the distance of skin on skin, and you go, "That ziti's actually not that bad." Honestly,
and I go,
more sauce.
We're talking to the bartender, like, "So do you make it, or like the guys they bring it in?" There were sternos. They had like the little flames.
Oh, that's funny. Is this your Nona's recipe? Is this big ziti from the homeland?
Well,
so what are you guys doing here tonight?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Watching
Seems
someone
heavy.
Someone change like their personality. So I think that was what it was. So we bullshit with this bartender for a while there. It's a female bartender, like an older lady. And she was nice. And we went to the strip club. Like we lived in that. When we lived all in Middle Village there, we're like, let's go to the strip club one night. And they go downstairs. So we went and watched for a minute. There was nothing, no fucking going on.
Tuesday.
Yeah, it was Tuesday. Yeah. We left. It was Valentine's Day, so no one was there. We left, but that lady, I think that's the one that reached out. I told you when Carla got asked to just bartend, like fully clothed, bartend a swingers party.
Yeah.
And she did. And when I went afterwards, that other bartender was there. I'm like, oh, she was so nice. And she was bartending it. And then it's the end of the night, like when we were getting ready to leave, we just saw her. I think her name was Sophie. I sort of remember it. It was like she went over. She goes, "Wow, I'm really glad you guys came out and saw the place." And then just like laid on a pool chair, and like 5 guys just like uncorked their cocks and just came like over her. And she just started going to work. I was like, "Oh God,
what
a
bartender
change!"
did?
Yeah, we just thought it was a sweet old bartender who was like, "Yeah, I make a couple bucks bartending." And she was just like, "All right, I'm off shift. Bring all the dicks, boy." They just got around her in a circle.
That's
like,
crazy.
Holy shit!
She's like a falconer, but with dick. She's just putting on a glove, and she goes, "So you guys do come by here? That's pretty crazy. You guys want to see something wild?"
I swear to God, she's like tough her shirt and just laid back, and then a bunch of guys just pulled wieners at her in a circle around her.
That is pretty crazy.
And I'm like, whoa,
that's fucking wild.
That's the lady who makes the ziti.
Yeah, and a good ziti.
That's the pasta lady.
But when we walked into this dog park, we were at the dog park, and these 3 little girls brought in a dog, and they were playing, and Myrtle and the dog started playing, and the little girl goes, "What's your dog's name?" And I was trying to, being pretty gay about it. And I went, "Her name's Myrtle." And the little girl goes, "Okay." She just goes, "Okay," like that. We're like,
"What's your name, little girl?"
Yeah, I go, "Oh yeah." So for next you changed the way I talked to her. I was like, "Yeah." So anyways, she's 3 years old.
She's named after an old lady.
And then we were walking away, and Katie just kept going like, Okay. Like there was how unimpressed, and she just killed the situation. Does Harper ever do that to you? Just like kill your fun? Where you'll be like, "Hey, we're gonna do this," and she's like, "Shut up."
You say a joke, and then or you just something, and they just go, "I don't know." They just don't get it. Like they,
she just kills the fun.
Yeah, she's like.
Did Isabella do that growing up?
What? Like,
just like you'd have a joke and she'd be like, "Whatever." Like after
still currently.
It'd be great if I feel like you want us to say yes. We were like, no. They usually laugh at everything.
I don't know, man.
I go, maybe it's our delivery.
My dog.
My comedy is for children, so I go. I mean, this is what I do.
My dog. I kill everything with my dog. She's always laughing. She's not a person, but you know.
I think my daughter listens to my comedy like she's not supposed to tell her actual father that she listens to my comedy.
Oh, really? Yeah. Like she's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I think she says she doesn't hear it, but she hears it. One day she'll meet him, and he's probably a good guy. Tall, I'm betting.
Yeah,
tall gentleman.
Hey, I have just not talking about my special, but a funny Nick story with my special. Mm-hmm. I know y'all will like Nick Novicki, and so he was opening and. He goes out, warms up, whatever, and when you walk off stage, it's very dark, and so there's a step.
Yeah.
So he doesn't see. He can't. It's really hard to see the step. So when he goes down, he walks off, and almost really gets hurt.
Just disappears.
Just boom, just
how
like
far
hits
is the
it.
step?
It's a our step, but it's a step. Nick's a little person, so it's like a step's a step.
Oh my God, it's like a castle door to him.
So he goes down, hits it hard, and then my beginning of my special, you see him. I walk by him when he is there, and he's trying to tell me how he almost fell.
That's what he was doing.
Got it, yeah.
At the intro.
Yeah, at the intro, and then so the second show, he goes, I can't see the step, so they put a white piece of tape so he could see it. So he sees it going up. They don't put it on the top when he comes back down. So he does it again.
Oh,
and when he does it, the director over the loudspeaker, the crowd sees it, and he just goes, he does it every show, folks.
Oh, so funny.
That's his circus trick.
It's so funny that a couple went like this, like to each other. They were like, okay. I feel better.
Nick's doing physical comedy now. He goes, bye, guys. Ooh,
I got to get out of here as fast as possible.
Dude, when I was with Bert after the Super Bowl and just going now to a couple places with him, like a public bar or restaurant type area, it's hard for him to get around, which I assume you're having that situation too. But
because Bert's so fat.
Because he's fat.
Yeah.
You can't slide in between
because people are nonstop coming up to him. But watching him deal with more than that is like the person who comes out. I told you that lady at the bar.
Yeah.
Who came out and she's just like, hey, I'm not impressed. Just like someone being shitty because other people are excited to see. Have you dealt with that more recently? Like someone being like a
sometimes
dick in
people
person?
say something. I don't get bothered. Like, I mean, he walks around. It's a thing. And you know he's there. I don't get bothered like that. I love what Bert's doing though. I watched his show. What he does and what he does for his crowd. And when he goes up, he has them sing the national anthem. Yeah. And like when he first tells you that, you're like, well, I don't even know how you're going to do this.
Yeah.
And when you see it, you're like, I'm way on board with it.
He had him sing "God Bless America" and the national anthem on Saturday.
What Bert is doing is it's an environment, and you need to go see it live. And I think it's very fun. I think it's a fun thing. Like that's what he does. He creates a very fun environment that I watched it. I was there.
Wednesday.
I came Wednesday. And I mean, the amount of tickets he's selling is insane.
Yeah,
but that dude. I deserves
you can't not root for
him. I root super hard. He loves. I'm a big like you love your fans and like that. And when people don't love their fans, I don't like that. And he truly loves those people. And it shows. And I was really like, yeah, dude, I'm on board with all of this. Like,
he does say he even went like I left the bar before him. Because I was anxious from the hawking he was getting.
I wouldn't even. Yeah, it's a
lot.
But
if he loves his fans, then it's like Nate was saying that he's like likes to be around.
Well,
them.
it's not that. But the thing is, he did his. Just because it's something you will do.
Yeah,
I will. I'll do that too. I'll meet everybody too. But it's almost like sometimes you go, I don't want to go to the place because when I see the people, I'm not going to just be like. Keep them away. I'm going to go do all the stuff.
Sure.
Merrily, I do like them, but I'm just like, I'm tired to do that. I don't want to do that.
You just watched your team lose the Super Bowl. You were in a different headspace.
Sure, yeah.
He was just in like party mode. But I bet you're right. I bet it's a fucking problem for him to go.
But he likes it.
Do you think with his shirt on, people don't recognize him? Like,
well, it's funny. I'll tell you what's funny is the people that don't know him, like what you hear more than anything else. One, people were calling him Brett Kreischer a lot, which is making me laugh.
Yeah.
But a lot of people walk by and they go, the shirt off guy.
That's so funny.
But that's all. You know what's funny? It's the branding thing. It's even the stupid when I made my first album cover, like my elbow tattoos. Yeah. It's like people like just try to find something that connects them to you. Isn't a bad
And that's
thing.
a good one to have your shirt completely off
all the time.
All the time,
no matter the weather.
Yeah, he's who he is up there.
Yeah,
like I mean, he got off stage. And they are doing shots and they're drinking, and it's the entire Chiefs offensive line is in there. And it's, I mean, I was like back there, and you're like, this is a lot, dude. Like and he's built for that.
But you're doing great. You do well. You must be because I see it in meeting celebrity and not being like a weirdo about it at all.
Well, he's Nate.
A picture of you with
Nate, where he's like,
we saw a picture of you with Mark Wahlberg and stuff.
Yeah,
how was that?
He's awesome, dude.
Yeah,
he's
like someone most people
really
probably
awesome.
won't ever meet.
Was he like?
No,
hey,
he was great.
He's like, I loved. Was he a fan of yours? He's
so
like, Tennessee Kid changed my life.
No, I don't. He said he looked forward to watching my stuff. He didn't know who I was.
Yeah.
But I want to do this as a joke, and I'll tell it here. But just if you might hear this as a joke, because I don't think I'll say his name. But like, so I mean, he's obviously so rich, and so he's buying a house, and like he lives in Vegas, and he was talking about a house, and he just said it like nonchalantly. He goes, we were going to close on this one house, and then he like just pointing at it. It's like this crazy house, and it's like 30,000 square feet, or whatever. He goes, but it's like they had some weird stuff in there. He goes, they had a master bedroom, only had one bathroom, and it's like weird stuff like that. And he said it. And so I want to do a joke about it because it's like now
30,000
square feet, and the
warehouse
idea,
space.
And but you catch yourself going, yeah. I'm like, yeah, dude. Why would I go? That is weird. Why would they do it? And like, I've never even thought about having two bathrooms in your master bedroom.
Can you believe this? They don't have a water slide inside the house.
Yeah, and you end up going like,
what
is up with them? I agree with him. I'm like, yeah, dude, that's insane.
I'll do that all the time. If you like check into a hotel with a friend and the front desk lady's like nice to you but mean to your friend, and then your friend's like, that fucking lady, you're like, why no?
There's not even like a stone Dracula throne right when you walk in.
Hey, Nate, you know what's crazy? There's only one bathroom in the that's so funny that was his complaint. But like, what do you do? Where does your wife go?
Dude, what if in his backyard is just Optimus Prime?
Yeah.
Standing there.
Do you want me to turn him on?
He has his house in L.A. He has a big golf thing, and he has a place. I asked him because you can hit driver on like his top deck. It's like his 400 yards. And that was in L.A. That's what he's selling. 400. It's like he had Bryson DeChambeau. If anybody knows golf, he's the one guy, the big dude that he hits at a mile.
Yeah.
But like they hit drivers there where they're just pounding the ball
into Los Angeles, and it's not hitting anyone.
It just doesn't. Yeah, it just goes off. I don't know where. It's like a driving range.
That's fucking crazy.
Probably just lands on like a tent city under a bridge somewhere.
Guy goes,
Mark Wahlberg's goddamn golf balls.
Looks like Mark Wahlberg's raining again.
He's like a good dude though. That's like loyal to like you make his crew. That's with him.
Oh yeah, I mean
like,
Entourage is based on him.
Yeah,
it's
you're like I like it. Like, cause you're just a dude that's like.
Did you ever give him any Entourage questions?
Yeah, you like it until he's asking you. He goes, "All right, we're gonna wake up at 3:00 in the morning, have breakfast, do a workout.
How do you feel about having
work out again?
How do you feel about having 14 egg yolks and then running 2.5 miles?"
He would when he golfs. We rode in a car. We all drove separate.
He flexed afterwards.
Yeah, he goes. He looks great. But you all drive in separate carts to keep it moving. But there's also he used to do. He would run, so he would have. He would tee off. He has a caddy with him and a caddy down by the ball, and so he tees off and then sprints to the ball. And so his exercise. He did not do this with us, but that would be like his exercise. So he was just if you went and played at like Bel Air, which is like a famous place in Hollywood, you would just also see a guy just sprinting to his ball.
And then Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
He goes, oh wow, that was pretty on. That was a pretty straight shot. Okay.
He goes, okay. Give him a 9 iron. This is gonna be enough but a little chip.
Yeah. Do you think he'd like me?
You go like this. So wait, you don't work out every day?
Yeah.
Why don't you get like a second ID if you know you're always losing it?
Yeah. Why don't you let your son steal your driver's license?
Where's your license at?
Yeah. How are you gonna drive a car if you ain't got a license?
You're a cock.
Let alone a car that turns into a robot.
Deb, do you want to be my third wife?
I think you're like there. It would just you got to just see how long you could hang in there. If you could hang in long enough, then he'd be on board with you.
I mean, I would love that. I would love if Racine joined the Mark Wahlberg crew.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
Where you see Wahlberg and you go, is
got
that
all Adidas
Racine at a Wahlberg opening?
I'll tell you what,
Wahlburger opening.
You show up with a jar of that sauce, and I'll tell you can at least get in the door for sure.
He goes, you know what? I'm not supposed to eat pasta. I haven't ate pasta since I did the movie Fear.
And he goes,
but I'm all right today.
Yeah, I just make him pasta.
He goes, yo, M.
Yeah,
Reese.
He goes, yo, M.
Reese.
Yeah.
Hey, Reese Pieces.
He goes, hey, Reese. You could just you could put this on zucchini noodles if you want. He goes, fucking zucchini noodles?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Oh my god.
This sauce works on zucchini noodles?
Oh my god.
Pure protein.
Did you do the thing where you
I'm like, no zucchini noodles.
You stupid asshole.
Fucking asshole.
When we saw Conan in the hallway, he was here promoting his channel or whatever, and Jay kept joking around because I was too excited that I almost called him Conan O'Brien. Was there any part of your brain that almost called him Mark Wahlberg?
Hi, Mark Wahlberg.
Or you're like, bye, Mark
Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Syndrome.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I said his name.
Bye, Mark Wahlberg.
He's like, dude, we like rolled up and like we go play, and he's like, let's go. Like it's like you just feel like you're kind of part of the crew. He was very nice, apologized because he had to play very fast because he was shooting a movie, and so he had to leave a little bit early.
Hey, sorry that I keep sprinting off every time I hit the ball, but I got something to do.
I'm playing Alfred Hitchcock in a thriller. So turns out I didn't know this, but Alfred Hitchcock was ripped when he was a young man.
Oh, I got a hold of that one.
He's got the most to do. He does have a lot to do.
Well, he gives himself a lot to do, though. He adds a lot to it.
Did you, when you were in Arizona, did you do like a lot of cool Super Bowl stuff? Did you go to like Super Bowl parties?
I went to the Waste Management, the golf thing, and I just did that. Then I had to go to Vegas.
But I mean, you got to play in a Pro-Am.
I played in the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. That was the week before that. Yeah, that was unreal, dude. And playing with that.
That's one of my stock picks, by the way. Waste management.
That's good.
Yeah, there's always going to be garbage.
Do you know?
I love Racine. I love Racine stopping the show to give a stock tip. Do you know Waste Management?
That's
do you know
symbol WM.
You know when you know somebody so long? I mean, you do obviously like through different like lives altogether, almost. Was when Nate goes, I did a Pro-Am in Pebble Beach, and I was kind of like, what celebrity they put you up with? I'm like, oh, you're the celebrity in there.
Got it.
But I look at my I go, who'd you play like Bill Murray or something?
I did meet Clint Eastwood.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Did he tell you to get off his lawn?
Briefly. Nah, he's
you're white, dude. He sees the white on you.
He's the oldest. He's the oldest.
A true Aryan king.
Yeah. He just sits there.
You're a damn white from Tennessee.
This is a 4-iron.
Titleist.
Yeah.
The strongest 4-iron in the land.
All right, look out. This is a dog leg left. Dude, it's insane that you're just like golfing with these guys. Because when you said that, I was like, "Oh, did you get tickets? Or you're playing in it?" Like you were saying.
Oh yeah, they're showing you on. You're on TV. Like it was the best. I mean, it's the dream as a golfer to play on that thing.
It was televised. It was a televised thing.
Yeah, I'm doing the Lake Tahoe one too, and that's that one's just like celebrities, athletes. And
have you ever had a pro player be like, "Damn, nice shot"? Like, are they like, "Damn, that was a real good shot"?
Dude, on one hole, because in my group, I hit 2 amazing shots, and then I 3-putted. And so Kevin Strillman, he goes, "Those are the 2 best shots I've ever seen on this hole, and the 3 worst putts."
Oh.
And he was like, a joke and laughing.
But you really want to be like, are those really the 2 best shots you saw?
We did like one day.
Craig Shoemaker played the waste management too. The Love Master.
They had like a celebrity like $1 million charity thing or whatever, and so my uncle was with me too, and so Aaron Rodgers is up there, and like
that's when he's like, I'm not going to San Fran.
Yeah, and then he said he liked the weather out there. He goes in one interview, he goes, he goes, well, the weather's nice out here too. He like said a little something like that. But my uncle, they were all smoking cigars. My uncle's smoking cigars, and he's the only one that had a cigar. I mean, it's a lighter, so they all had to go to him. That's awesome. I mean, it's Josh Allen, it's Aaron Rodgers, and he would make them all take a picture with him. That's the only way they would get. And they just knew they had to go to my uncle, who just drunk 50 Coors Lights, and he's drunk, and he just and he kept taking cigars. Like they had like free cigars, and I guess they were expensive, so he just kept. I mean, he had a box in his pocket of cigars.
I love it, and he's like, "Yeah, Nate, bring me with you."
My dad's sitting there talking to Aaron Rodgers. And then I like talked to Aaron Rodgers for a second, and my dad's at the table taking a picture of us talking, just like. Man. My dad, the phone, you can't see, so the phone is just like it's just on me and Aaron Rodgers. Like you can just feel a man. That's just my dad's just like.
I've been seeing that's been happening a lot lately too, where it's like the girlfriend sends her boyfriend over to talk to me after a show, and while I'm talking, I see that she's just like filming us, just like. Existing together, and you're like, what is
this?
Is this an interview?
Dan, have you ever hung out with a celebrity?
No. No, I got to meet Triple H last week.
Oh, that's cool.
I did feel Josh Allen had
no way.
Josh Allen's girl
was all over you.
No, she was all over him. Like you could see, like I didn't meet him. I don't know him. He's a great dude, but like it was a chick that like anytime he walked away, she was like, where are you going? And it's like he's going to hit.
That's so funny. 3. She's just standing next to him while he's golfing.
I mean, yeah, dude. She followed it, and you could, it did feel like it was like it felt weird where you're like very like would not let her get out of the way.
I can't do it like what you're saying though with the football particularly. I found it when like it was not a hole when Shane was like, well, hang at the bar still because Christian McCaffrey and Gabe Davis are going to come and they're awesome. He goes, they're the best. I was hanging with them this whole week and I was just like, I mean, I don't care. Like. They're not Eagles.
They're not
do they work the cellar?
It's hard to talk to football
No, but I mean, not just that. I'm just saying, but it's also just like they're not Eagles, so I'm just not psyched at all. I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. Hope you break your leg.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey would be cool to meet, though. Like, but the football players are tough to. You go meet them for Dan, but that's why you go meet them. Like, who did I go? I thought I met. I met someone for Joe List.
That guy in Boston was pretty cool.
Which guy?
Ted something.
Oh yeah, Ted Johnson used to play for the Patriots.
Sounds like
he was also my football coach at that football camp when I was 12
and
years
the
old.
first person who molested Dan.
And
Sad to say, it was not the last.
No one's ever gotten me like he got me.
And I'm sorry to say, it will not be the last time you are molested.
And I tell you,
those really good impressions, though.
Yeah, that's where I learned to do voices to escape.
I'd go into a movie in my mind while Coach McCarthy was slamming my ass.
All I said is, I'm not here right now. Dear God, make me a bird so I can fly far, far, far away.
Did you know Dan's parents met when his mom was playing naked guitar
true.
in a bar and his dad walked in with a Coors Light?
They met because my mom's friend my mom's friend Paula was dating my dad, and then they broke up and my mom swooped in.
That's the first story he told me. He's changed it since.
No, you changed it.
I looked. You thought about it. He goes, "Did I change it?"
That's not true at all.
Man, we only have a minute left. Raquel Welch is dead. We should have mentioned that hours ago.
Nate Bargatze special, Hello World, out on Amazon, streaming right now. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Make sure you listen to Mike Racine on the Out for Smokes podcast with Scott Chaplin.
When you said I love you guys, you meant me too, right?
Yeah,
I keep forgetting you're here. But yes, Mike, I'm a big fan.
He goes, hey, I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Nate's barber, Nate's other guy. Mike Racine again, Out for Smokes podcast with Scott Chaplin. If you're in Cleveland this weekend, you can catch him at Hilarities this Sunday night. Do not miss it. Mike's absolutely fucking hilarious, and he's taping a special February